Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashur,
Chakodash.
Chakodash.
All right, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, Ruel. Peace and salutations to all you Akim out there preaching this truth throughout the four corners of this earth. All right, with truth and sincerity and hearts for the love of the gospel, I'm the brother Shamaria.
Brother Yaquab.
All right, we're coming to you from the Gary, Indiana, Great Millstone. I'm sorry, the Great Millstone branch of Gary, Indiana. All right, with another lesson. This lesson is going to be about how the society we're living in is looking at Esau, you know, and they glorifying everything that this man does, you know. We'll get straight into it. Go ahead.
God, Isaiah 32 and verse 6. For the vile person will speak villainly.
Oh, 5.
5, Salakia. Isaiah 32 and 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal.
See, the vile person shall no longer be called liberal, man. Liberal means free. To liberate something means to free it. All right. What is it?
In the blue letter says, inclined, willing, noble, generous.
Willing, noble, nobility. You know, he's vile, man, but the things that this man does behind closed doors is sickening. But he's known as the noble one. You know, like he's looked at as something that's mighty to be praised, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, free. You know, go ahead.
It says, it says spontaneous, ready, something else. It says in this, used of character. In the third, like, what is this? In the interlinear, Salakia. Basically just generous, it says, of the character.
Nobility, that says noble. You know?
Let me go back. Isaiah 32 and 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful.
The churl is the foolish, all right, which we all know to be Esau Edom. Nor the churl to be bountiful. Go in the room. Nor the churl to be bountiful, all right? It's because he is the foolish man. And look what he's doing with his riches. You know, that's how you know that this man is foolish. All right? It's 32 and 6. 5.
Isaiah 32 and 6. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
His heart working iniquity, man. Every time he wake up in the morning, his heart working iniquity. Go ahead. No, I thought you were about to say something.
Nah.
To grab a precept real quick. Okay. Micah 2. 1.
Yep. Micah 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
See? Or evil upon their beds, man. Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
You got it.
If I may, the word woe goes into destruction. And then devise goes into, if I'm not mistaken, like create or set up, right? To think, plan, esteem, calculate, invent, imagine, count. To charge, impute. So they impute or they devise, they calculate iniquity. Basically, scenarios of sin. They put it right in your face for you to eat up.
Yep.
That's why in this society, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Yep. Also, he practices evil upon their beds because he creates these certain laws in his paperwork. All right, to oppress Jake.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then these contracts and these permits, you know, and licenses to have to do certain things. You know, in order to make millions and billions of dollars, they make these loopholes with taxes.
Yeah.
You know, so you can evade certain penalties. You know that Jake don't know. That's why the rich stay richer.
Yeah.
You know, and then when Jake actually finally do understand these permits and laws and paperwork to get rich, they look at this man like he's something to behold, man. They look at the vile person like he's a nobleman, like he's liberal. Or you driving in a $200,000, $500,000 car. Oh man, he's really doing it. What can I do to be like you?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Go ahead.
It says Micah 2 and 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence.
They covet fields, man. You know, it's certain, even in America, man, certain things you have to have in order for your house to not be taxed, man. Your own fucking house, so you pay for. You know, you got to open up a trust fund and put somebody as an LLC beneficiary. That's all of these is Esau's is wickedness, man. You know, they covered your house. If you don't know these things, you know, if you don't understand how to have passive income, they covered your belongings, man. Well, if you don't pay taxes, they cover they take you to jail and they take your shit.
Yeah, they repo your shit, whatever.
Yeah, man. And it's all through his wickedness, man. And he put out a diligent search, man. He understands these things.
It says, and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
And they ultimately did this to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Ultimately. All right, go back to the
Isaiah 32, in verse
6.
6. Again, it says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
How does he speak villainy, man? He accused Jake falsely. You know, the accused of our brethren, man. You know, to put Jake is the most convicted out of any other person that's in prison right now, man. And he didn't, and a lot of crimes that Jake got persecuted for, he didn't even commit.
Right, they'll make up shit.
Yeah, they paint us as the villain. Well, really, they're the villain. They throw the rock and hide their hand. Go ahead.
It says to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord.
See, to practice hypocrisy. See, when they do it, they don't want to be penalized for it. But when Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans slip up and do it, when Esau put the tools in our face to do it, he's going to give us the book, man. You know, practice hypocrisy. Go ahead.
It says to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
See, he wants to oppress us purposely, man, so he can rob us of our birthright. That's all these Amalekites want, man. They want that birthright back, and they're going to do anything that they can to get it, even call themselves God. All right?
Yeah.
They can,
or set themselves up to be the children of the Most High when they're not.
Let's get that. Let's get that 2 Thessalonians.
God, because if I may, like I said, to make empty the soul of the hungry, because whatever doctrine or doctrine or type of teachings they were doing involving the Bible was false. So it kept the soul of the Israelites hungry. They weren't getting fed. You see, but now, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai enlighten us through the Holy Spirit. Now the souls of the elect, the hopeful elect, they're getting fed now.
That's right.
You know, but under the devil and under his deception, nothing was ever truly prosperous for us.
Nothing. And rightfully so, because in the kingdom, when the tables turn, there's going to be nothing prosperous for you.
For them, right?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're going to hate the food you eat. You're going to hate everything about your life, man. In the kingdom of heaven. It's 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4.
2 and 4.
It says, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, for this is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. How did he do this, man? Job 9 and 24. If not, where? That's what it says. He covered the faces of the judges. If not, where and who is he? He took all the paintings down of the actual identities of the holy man and the Lord himself, and put his own face up. So he said, showing himself that he is God, man.
All right.
So now on all their media and all their teachings and all their doctrines, that the Lord or the Most High is a so-called white man. You know, and all of these things are going to be brought to him when he's tried in the kingdom of heaven. It says, remember ye not that that was the point. Yeah. We can go back to read the last verse 7 of that Isaiah 32. So
Isaiah 32 and verse 7. It says, but the liberal deviseth liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand.
7.
Oh, Salakia, I read Isaiah 32 and 7. I read 8.
Yeah.
Isaiah 32 and 7. The instruments also of the Torah are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words.
See?
Even when the needy speaketh right.
Even when the needy speaketh right, man. Look at all through the just for an example. Look at slavery, man. After slavery was over in 1860s, something like that, late 1800s, and then it lasted. They were still lynching and beating and still oppressing Jake and Native Americans and so-called Latinos all the way up until now, really.
Yeah.
But it really they stopped doing it openly in like the 60s during the civil rights movement, man. You know? But even today you still got sundown towns. You know? So even now they still oppressing Jake, man. But then when you read in the NLT, it really hits home. The
Con.
smooth tricks. You got. Go ahead.
Yeah, the smooth tricks of the scoundrels are evil.
See.
They plot crooked schemes. They lie to convict the poor, even when the cause of the poor is just.
Even when the cause of the poor is just, man, they they give reparations to the so-called Jews. They give reparations to all of these other people. But when it comes to slavery, it's like, oh, you know, you niggas are strong. You got it. You guys got it. You know.
And
So
see,
hey, man.
and then even when they do like set up these type of groups and different type of foundations or like different in corporate America, for instance, you got like now they want what's it called inclusiveness to where no matter your race, they want to include everybody. You know what I'm saying? Try to make it a nice environment for everybody, and then give equal opportunity for quote unquote colored people.
His lies.
When it's not even out of sincerity, they still don't give a fuck about you.
Still.
You know.
Then they separate the man and the woman by helping the woman more, laying the traps for the man to leave the household. You know, you make revealing skin synonymous with being sexy. That woman go and do it so Jay can slip up, you know, and then the woman can leave and go get government assistance, get alimony, get, you know, everything that this man does is all through paperwork, contracts, you know, and lawyers and judges and the judicial system, man. And it's all lies and vanity, man. But the only thing that's gonna be anything worthwhile when the Lord comes back is knowing this knowledge. All right, it's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But understanding first who your enemy is. And that's this whole lesson is about, man. Knowing first who your enemy is, and part 2 gonna come. We'll probably do a part 2, speaking what's gonna happen in the kingdom of heaven to this man for all his willingly,
all his works.
But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. To strengthen the power of your Yahweh, Shem Yahushua. Until next time, we'll say Shalom.
Shalom.